Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Potato Chief and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm predicting the results of Hell in a Cell 2017. Okay, so as of now, there's been 8 matches announced. So we're going to go through all 8 matches. I'm going to give you my predictions. Usually I get this 50-50%. So half the time I'm right all the time. So expect 4 of these to be wrong and 4 of these to be right. So let's have a little look. So the kickoff is Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin versus the Hype Bros. I hope and pray the Gable and Shelton are going to win this one. I don't see the point of bringing Shelton Benjamin back if you're just going to have him job out in the pre-show to the Hype Bros. I don't know why you would do that. So I'm hoping, and I'm going to predict that Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin are going to win that one. So the kickoff of the show, according to this, is we're going to get the return of the Fashion Files. That's not really a prediction of the match. I predict that nothing of consequence will come from this segment. But it'll still be a funny segment. That's my prediction. Okay, so the first proper match on the proper show on here is Randy Orton versus Rusev. So Randy Orton beat Rusev in 13 seconds at SummerSlam, and then Rusev beat him on SmackDown in like 9 seconds. I think this is going to be actually a competitive match, I hope, and it's not going to be another 2-second match. I think probably Orton's going to win this one. Because Rusev has got his win back, but Randy Orton's going to win overall in the feud, which I think is stupid because Rusev won on a SmackDown. Like the fact that he needs a win on pay-per-view, but I think Randy Orton's going to win this one because lol, Randy Orton wins. Next match is Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler. My lock of the night! Yay, I locked it. Anyway, my lock of the night. Well, I hope it's my lock of the night. If Bobby Roode does not win this match, there is something seriously wrong in WWE. It's possible he could lose by a count out or a disqualification, but I don't think he'll lose clean if it happens. But I think Bobby Roode's got to win this one, surely. Please. God's sake, WWE. The United States title match now is... At the moment, it says AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin, but I have a feeling that maybe Ty Dillinger will be added to make it a triple threat at the pay-per-view. I still think AJ Styles is going to retain. If you take the title off AJ Styles, what does he have to do next? I suppose he could go after Jinder Mahal, but I don't think that storyline's going to be over at the end of this pay-per-view either. So I imagine that AJ Styles is going to hold the title a bit longer because he has nothing better to do, and he's one of the biggest stars on SmackDown. So I imagine they're going to keep the title on him and keep doing open challenges. I think he's going to hold it for a while, I hope. He could just hot shot. And then also Baron Corbin's kind of still got some backstage heat. And Ty Dillinger is still kind of improving. I would like to see one of those guys win the title, maybe, but I think AJ's going to retain. Tag team title match, probably the one I have I have no clue who's going to win this one. It's either New Day and the Usos in a Hell in a Cell match. Usos Penitentiary match. I don't know if the New Day are going to have all 3 members in the cage. They haven't said that. They haven't made that clear. If you're what my logic usually is, if you're unsure who's going to win, go with the champion. So I'm going to stay with the New Day. I'm not really sure who's going to win this one. It's really unpredictable. They keep swapping the titles back and forth. They are trying to get, because New Day's got the longest title reign of all time, they are going to try and get them to have the most title reigns as well. So it's possible that you could just lose it and then win it back in a couple of weeks' time. So it's possible they might lose it, but I'm going to say the New Day retains. And hopefully ends this feud and moves on to someone else. Maybe the Authors of Pain? The women's title match. Natalya versus Charlotte. See, again, this one's not very hard. It's going to be a hard one to call because Carmella could cash in on this one, so it doesn't really matter who wins this, really. I think they're going to give Charlotte the title eventually, but I think Natalya's going to win this one. I think Natalya's going to win the first match. Maybe even get cashed in on by Carmella, but I think Charlotte's going to eventually win that title. Maybe a big pay-per-view like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, or maybe even Survivor Series. I don't think a big pay-per-view like Hell in a Cell, I don't know if she's going to win it for the first time. Because she's won the Raw Women's Championship, but she's never won the SmackDown Women's Championship. So I think it's going to be a big deal when she does win it. The WWE title match, Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I think it's about bloody time that Jinder Mahal drops that title and they move on to Shinsuke Nakamura. The India experiment is not working. However, rumor has it that Jinder's going to hold the title until John Cena comes back at Royal Rumble, and then Royal Rumble, John Cena's going to win the title off Jinder Mahal. God, I hope that's not the case. But if I know WWE like I think I do, I think Jinder's going to retain. And it's a shame because I think Shinsuke deserves that title. So my heart wants Shinsuke to win, but my head says Mahal's going to retain. And the final match, Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens. I hope Kevin Owens wins because he's a full-time wrestler and he wrestles most like 300 odd days a year, whereas Shane McMahon fights 2 times a year, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with being a part-timer, but I feel like if you're a part-timer and you're an authority figure who's not an actual professional wrestler, you should be putting over young talent who are professional wrestlers. So I think he should put Kevin Owens over. I think Shane McMahon's going to fall off the cage, jump off the cage, or go through the cage. One of those things is going to happen, and I think that's how Kevin Owens is going to win. So I'm hoping that Kevin Owens is going to win. If Shane wins, I'm going to be very disappointed. So those are all my predictions. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know your predictions, because I want to compare your predictions to my predictions after Hell in the Cell and see who got the most right. So let me know in the comments below who you think is going to win. And until next time, laters. Bye-bye.